Yo, 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 yo. It's another motherfucking podcast with your boys Bill, James, Tig'S. Excellent adventure. This week on episode 37, we've got your boys special guest, at me, homie, Grim. Yeah, Eric, we love you. This week, we're going to talk about
Patrick Mahomes versus the great Tom Brady.
The Dodgers. Oh, Dodgers.
That's right, and we're also going to talk about how the Astros may have been stealing some signs. That's right. It's all happening right here on the number one podcast in the nation, the world, and all of the goddamn universe. You funky bitch, you better like and subscribe. No. This is podcast about the old. Because this is another fucking podcast. Yes. No. Yes. That's right. Take it. That's right. It just got a little weird. You see, you happen to be listening to the number one podcast, motherfucking world, motherfucking nation, consequently known, and also
The galaxy.
motherfucking galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Universe is also included in the number one. We don't have time to name everything. We're
Also, the
number
Western
one.
Hemisphere.
Right, we're also number one with ants. Dolphins.
Whites couldn't compete
With dolphins here, this podcast. They make love, man. They make other dolphins, and that's what we need. Got a shortage of dolphins.
Bamboozled.
You know what I'm saying? When Brett Kavanaugh hears this podcast, he gets convulsions in his stomach and has mad shit. So, that's how we do. Just the vibrations, baby. And, we got seriously good vibrations out here in LA because the day has been saved. This is recording on a Wednesday, and your boy, Manny Machado, and motherfucking Dodgers have gotten it to 3-2. They're going back to Milwaukee to go ahead and close this biatch out.
The series is it's a 2-3-2 format?
Yeah, now it is. At this
Oh,
point.
okay.
7 games at this point. Right?
I feel like that favors, at least in basketball, I know it favored the away team, whoever had the least amount of games. I wonder if it's the same in baseball.
2-3-2.
Instead of 2-2, 1-1-1.
No, they already played 2 in Milwaukee, right?
Yeah, and now they've done 3 in Dodgers.
3? No, it's 2. Isn't it? No, it's
No,
3.
if it's a 3-2 series, they automatically played 5 games, so
yeah.
somebody automatically got a leg up. But if they're going back to Brewers, that means that they've played 3 here. So I think they played the
2
first
little
one.
less, yeah. I mean, it's the 2-3-2. But I always felt like it favored the away
Whoever
team
has a 3 in a row.
as well.
Absolutely.
It doesn't. How can it help you to go somewhere and play 3 times in a row
Yeah.
away? How
And it's
could
not
it
a
ever
triple header or a double header. It's like
How
days.
could it ever? Yeah, how could it ever help you? I don't think it could ever help you. It gives the other team opportunity to gain momentum at home.
I agree.
I completely agree, and
100.
I apologize for that.
Oh, it's the big
I am-
homie Graham. There you are.
That's right. I'm on medication right now, so I forgot to introduce your boy, Big Homie Grim. That's right. Give him a round of applause.
Woo! Clap.
That's right. It's just the first time we ever led the block with fucking
MLB.
MLB in the A block.
It only took a whole season.
Hey, I told you we'd get there. And you cannot call me a liar. You know what I'm saying? So the Dodgers, y'all think the Dodgers gonna go to Milwaukee and get this one?
I didn't think they were
Out of
gonna
two?
get. I didn't even think they were gonna get 3 wins. But I mean, got to go with them now.
Gotta jump on that bandwagon before it leaves LA.
True that.
So what you saying, Dodgers?
Yeah, Dodgers all the way, man. I don't even know where Milwaukee is, fam. To be honest, like, where the fuck is Milwaukee? And I graduated from college and everything, nigga. Like, I'm not stupid. Where the fuck is Milwaukee?
Where is Milwaukee?
Wisconsin.
Please write us. Tell us where the fuck.
Where the fuck is Wisconsin, nigga?
It's in the middle states.
It's in the
One of
middle
those
states.
Donald Trump states.
It's one of them flyover states.
Yeah, we don't fuck with them.
Definitely where there's only one black person, and the half Mexican person was Tony Romo
And Joey Bosa.
and Joey Bosa.
And now he left.
They all gone.
OSU, he's gone.
They're all gone. That's no. Thank you, Midwest.
Real quick, what's wrong with Ryan Braun's eyes? He's off the juice, but his eyes still look like that.
I mean,
There are side effects and
he's
prolonged.
just taking different juice.
There's,
All right.
There's side effects of prolonged usage of steroids.
All right.
I'm not a
Just got
doctor, but I'm
look,
just saying.
I don't know. Maybe he's just an ugly motherfucker. How about that? I think that might be just the case. He might just be the ugliest motherfucker on their team. That team has got some ugly motherfuckers, man. The Milwaukee. Anyway, we're not gonna go. That's not important because we got to talk about the Red Sox. Because right now
Up 3-2.
they're up 3-2 in the fourth inning. Anyway, it doesn't matter because this game will be over by the time y'all hear this goddamn podcast. So I'm looking for them to go ahead and close this one out. Either the day or the next day. Or
Yeah, they're
next
the best
game.
team in baseball.
Yep. Think it's going to be them going to the World Series. But let me ask you this question. You guys. The Astros, they've been accused of sign stealing most all of this season. First accused by the Dodgers, I believe. They've been accused by the Cleveland Indians. Accused by a lot of teams this year. Also, Major League Baseball made the Red Sox aware that they were stealing signs as of the last game. So, you guys think the Astros are cheating?
Doesn't every team sign steal? Isn't that why they change up the signs when someone's on second base?
You're supposed to change your signs. But this is apparently someone who was really close and they could like use their phone to like
They had an outsider?
They had an outsider, outside source.
I don't like
This is
that.
like a member of the press.
Yeah, I thought he was like allowed to videotape the practices or something, and he was illegally taping the pit or the catcher's signs.
Oh, I don't like that at all. That's a stone cold cheat.
Stone cold. This is a little bit different than like stealing signs.
It's a little bit different than the Russian collusion, but it's kind of the same.
Similarities. There's similarities in there. So I think that what happened last game, well, in game 3, I think the Red Sox were made aware that they were stealing the signs and went to what we would have to call a silent count in baseball, you know what I mean? And just stop playing with the signs. And fucking look what happened in that game, man. The Red Sox went off like out of nowhere. So I'm assuming that that's kind of what happened. I mean, everybody was hitting. What's his name? Bradley hit the grand slam at the end. I mean, come on. That dude was batting 196.
Ugh.
Like, he was barely on the team.
So, asterisk, right? For his win?
What?
For the Red Sox that were stealing signs.
I mean, it's a win until they get
The
found.
Astros were stealing.
Oh, Astros.
I thought you said an asterisk. I was like, they don't get the asterisk just yet.
No, yeah, he was saying asterisk. But yeah, the Astros were the ones stealing the signs. If I didn't make it clear, I'm sorry to the listeners. Not sorry to you.
Yeah. I saw it.
No. But yeah, I also agree. Motherfuckers are shit. Fuck the Astros, you fucking stealing cunts. So, I'm sticking with my prediction. Dodgers, Red Sox, World Series. Let's go. Anything you guys want to add to the Major League Baseball?
How many? If it is that championship matchup, what percentage of Dodger Stadium is going to be Red Sox fans? Game 3 when they come to
All I can
Dodgers.
tell you is that it'll be about 0.9% black.
There'll be more.
Bill will be there, and so
It'll
will
be
Marcus.
90% Mexican.
Yeah.
Go Dodgers.
All right, then how many fights are going to be in the parking lot after the game?
I don't know. I'm gonna go over under
60.
Over under 6. 6.
Hard over.
We only gotta have what, 3 games here?
I guess 2-3-2.
So correct me if I'm wrong on that. By the way, write me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Just at me. So anyway, also don't give a fuck about the rest of the Major League Baseball that's going on. Cy Youngs, who's gonna win this, who's gonna win that. I don't care. So we're gonna move on to the NFL, baby. We got
Dun, 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 dun.
bum, bum, bum. Yeah, baby, it was another amazing Monday Night Football where people praised Aaron Rodgers for doing what Tom Brady did the night before.
Yeah.
It's another day where that happens.
But you gotta give it to. I mean, he doesn't have the weapons Brady has.
Well, I'm very upset that they were down by that much. Like, fuck. The one time I bet on the goddamn Green Bay Packers to win a game, they decide to act like they didn't even wake up for the game on time. Like, what's going on, man?
The defense is cooked, right?
Defense is garbage. But they were better than that. They played terribly.
Yeah, I mean, you can't let C.J. Beathard, backup quarterback,
Beathard.
who's apparently better than Colin Kaepernick, to
How's he better than Colin Kaepernick?
because he's playing. Oh, I said apparently in quotes.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck are
You
you
got
talking about?
the podcast can't see my fingers. I'm doing the air quotes.
Well, a whole bunch of people just did the same thing that I just did. Like, what? They just did a double take.
I'm saying Beathard sucks, and you let him throw
Right.
for 3 touchdowns in the first half. But it's like that first Monday night or Sunday night. You give Aaron Rodgers that much time. Although they had him on a 3-and-out, and then Richard Sherman had that holding penalty to
Man, Richard Sherman fucked the whole thing up.
and he was the one who was like, "Hey, rookie, you get that guy. I got Devontae
that was
Adams."
also, I'm not going to talk about other networks, but I was watching this coach talk about that kind of stuff 2 weeks ago. And that's when players, especially defensive players, decide to do what they want to do
Take matters into their own hands.
instead of doing what their
coach says.
coach has told them to do, what the game plan is and what their assignment is. And that's what's so important. That's what you see happening in football. I'm so glad that I said that so I can segue to the motherfucking Browns. Because the Browns straight shat the bed because a lot of defensive players were trying to do things that they weren't supposed to be doing.
Like starting in the NFL.
Like shooting gaps where there were no gaps. Like running stunts where there were no stunts. Like the defensive line was running them up. And the cornerbacks played terribly. It was like, what team is this? It's not the defensive team we've been seeing all year. And Phillip Rivers didn't even throw no interceptions.
Yeah, he read the defenses pretty nicely, and then Melvin Gordon, of course, just ran all over him.
Come on, man. That's not who the Chargers are.
This isn't October Chargers.
This is disappointing. Just want to point that out. But not as disappointing as the Chargers season. And let me tell you why I say that. They got a pretty decent record, right?
4-2, I think.
They've beaten good teams, bad teams, decent teams. The quarterback's play has been great. They look good on television, but nobody's going to the motherfucking games.
Yeah. That's LA, though.
They can't fill up the 27,000 seat soccer stadium.
And they never will. This is Raider Town.
I mean,
And now / Ram Town.
it's Rams Town, baby.
But if you're AFC, it's Raiders. It has been for a while, and LA basically hates the Chargers, except for 0.9% of the population right here.
Oh, yeah. And all San Diego transplants. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand why they're struggling. They're a good team. They got...
No one likes Phillip Rivers. That's why.
Nobody likes Phillip Rivers, and I mean, they're historically bad for like the first 6-7 games of the season, and then like they start to pick it up, you know, like,
And then back their way in the playoffs.
yeah. So
That's why I mentioned this year
Every
they're actually
year.
good right now. So
yeah, that's true because they haven't started 4-2 and since Antonio Gates came in the league.
Yeah, since it was Drew Brees and LaDainian Tomlinson.
And he's been in the league since they quit wearing leather helmets.
I like that. I like that. Yep, he's been in the league since it was ABA basketball.
Yeah. They called it he was the first player out of the Negro leagues. And he's still playing with that fucking fake hip and shit.
Yep.
Should be illegal to have titanium in your body playing football.
You know what should be illegal? Football in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it should be
yeah.
illegal to make it illegal to slam through tables because that's the best part of the Bills Mafia. Like, if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would ever want to even associate with anything that starts with a B.
Shout out to the Bills and all the bitches out there. Is B associated with a B? Yeah. No.
It's so tight.
You'll get it. You'll get it in the car.
Can I ask you a question about LaShawn McCoy?
LaShawn McCoy, asked me a question. We're talking about the Bills,
If
baby.
he pulled a Jimmy Butler and was like, fuck this team, trade me, you can't win without me, blah, 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 would he be getting shit?
Yeah.
But doesn't it kind of suck that he's wasting maybe just the tail end of some kind of prime on a horrible team? Don't you, for his sake, kind of wish he did demand a trade to at least a contender?
Well, he doesn't have to demand one. He might get one anyway. The Philadelphia Eagles are still,
Looming.
from what I heard,
Yeah, because he tore his ACL.
J.A. Ajay. Yeah, he's out.
Is he French?
Yeah, he's
Black.
he's Dutch. No, I'm joking.
Nah.
He's Haitian.
I think he's from Florida.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's Haitian.
Oh, okay.
Haitian. That wasn't a joke. So he's almost French.
I see.
But yeah, man, the Bills, let me tell you something, man. The Bills traded Tyrod Taylor. They traded AJ McCarron. They traded every defensive player they had. They let Sammy go. What more do they have to prove to you that they are not trying?
Do they still
to
have
win
Marcel
football
Darius,
games?
or they got rid of
They
him?
got rid of Marcel last year before the trade deadline.
They're tripping.
So I don't know why they're wasting LaShawn McCoy, who could still be a serviceable, if not good.
I think you're
running
right,
back.
and I think they're trying to trade him. And
They're just
you do
waiting for
have
the
to
right
spend
offer.
You do have to spend some money in the NFL. You know, you got to have money, and you do have to have somebody who's gonna take the player that you're trying to trade.
So what are they going to do? Just like evaporate the team or liquidate the stadium?
No, they're trying to
Because-
tank so they can go down in the draft and win.
So he can get another quarterback.
For real, man. It's bad for them, man. They don't have a quarterback. Well, actually, Allen got hurt, so he could be a good quarterback. But, you know, they need to go get an offensive line.
Yeah, you have to have a line before you can have a good.
And maybe they trade
Rookie
for
quarterback.
some linemen. Maybe they trade up and get some, you know, that's the thing. That's what they got to work on. And I think James is right. They're going to trade LaShawn McCoy and get some good players. I think that's what's going to happen. But, you know, what's going to happen this week is Derek Anderson is going to start.
That's horrible.
He ain't started in, 13 years?
Yeah,
or some
I'm
shit
like,
that?
this guy's still in the league.
You mean Derek Anderson from from every team, pretty much?
Basically.
Oh, he played on everything.
He's been on the Steelers.
See, the last time the Browns, I think, had a winning
I was about to
record,
say,
he was a quarterback.
I agree. I think
he played
Pretty
with.
positive.
He might have played with fucking Brett Favre.
Yeah, I mean, Brett Favre played for fucking 20 years, though, so it's like, that's different. Yeah, almost everybody played with Brett Favre, man. Your daddy might have played with Brett Favre.
Go long, Ernest. No, I mean, I'm talking about, I think that Derek Anderson might have played on the fucking Packers, as a third string, something like that. Something.
Maybe, but I don't know if he played. If he was there, I don't think he was there with Brett. He's been there with that year, and that doesn't matter. Fact of the matter is,
he stinks.
the boy. I don't know if he stinks. The boy ain't
He's
played
a man. That motherfucker could retire, cuz.
The boy ain't played no damn football, and I don't know how long. Goddamn, he ain't played no football since he was a good young ass man. No, actually, I think the last time he played football was in Arizona when he was mad because people was saying that he was laughing on the sideline, and then he was like, "I take this shit seriously. It's my job."
Guess I got a stat here.
Oh yeah, I love stats.
60 career touchdowns. Interceptions. 60 career interceptions.
Oh my God, this guy is 500 touchdown interception ratio.
Yes.
But Lord have mercy, that's amazing,
Dude,
He's one for
that's impressive.
That's 1 for 1.
I gotta say,
Make one, miss one, like Shaq
but you
at
know
the free
what?
throw line.
The Peter man, mm-hmm. That motherfucker will have a way worse ratio by the end of his career at the pace that he is going on. That dude throws it in 2 interceptions a half.
Nathan Peterman.
Yeah, that dude's bad.
Yeah, this whole team
So they
sucks.
can't start him. I'm just gonna say, I got this written down. Peter man sucks, and so do the Bills.
Hard
I had to write that down.
fucking notes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I do all this motherfucking highly intensive research for you guys. You know what I'm saying. I don't be looking at stats. I love stats though. The Giants suck.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, I love it when the Giants suck. I love it when the Giants suck. I'm just here to tell all you New York Giants fans and all you New York residents, fuck the Giants, fuck the Jets.
I'm gonna defend the Giants a bit. The announcers are so unabashedly Odell haters. Odell got a clear holding penalty in the end zone at the end of that game, and they're like, yeah, yeah, I'm glad it's a no call at that point of the game. It's may the best man win. But then you hear I'm watching Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football this week, and holding penalties. Oh, it was Monday night on Green Bay, on Richard Sherman, San Francisco, and you don't hear anything about it. So, Odell, I'm here for you.
I mean, people nitpick on the guys that are gonna get them the clicks.
That have blonde hair.
They're gonna give on the guys who are gonna make buzzworthy news. The guys who, if I say something about this guy, maybe they'll play me on ESPN.
Sure. Odell is a TMZ's dream.
This shit is ridiculous, man. I mean,
But Eli
I mean, like,
does suck.
how does he even get his hair to lay down like that?
Yeah, it looks like cooked ramen.
Odell Beckham's hair looks like amazing angel hair pasta.
It looks like someone spilled a cup of noodles on his head as a prank.
Yes, I mean, and it looks amazing. I just want to know
but
who
when
his
he does-
hairstylist is.
When he does that pouty look, I'm just like, it makes my skin crawl.
That's what he's only doing that to make sure he gets another fashion contract. He's gonna be on the runway soon
With a Kanye just a torn sweater.
blue steel with with wearing some Yeezys.
Yeah.
Blue steel pose. Anyway, so anybody else y'all want to talk about last week? Oh, Patrick Mahomes!
What
That
a
motherfucker
game.
was looking great, but I called him. James will call him.
Yeah.
I said, Patrick, you gonna lose. Goodbye. Click. There's nothing else to say. He went and played the best of the best, man. He went out there and put on a Jalen Hurts type performance. Roll Tide. Didn't think I might not get one in. But he put all his work out there on the field. And then a better quarterback just came out there and drove his team to the victory.
Yeah, I really think these teams are going to meet in the playoffs, and I have to give the edge to the Patriots because it seems like whoever has the ball at the end of the game is going to win. And Bill Belichick, Tom Brady know how to play that clock perfectly. And lo and behold, you leave too much time on the clock, they come down, hit a field goal, and win the game.
And I'm pretty positive my guy and yours Josh Gordon. Oh my God, he turned it back in the flash. And
he almost had a great touchdown grab.
he had 70 snaps.
Yeah.
And Bill Belichick said something. Bill Belichick said some amazing shit.
What'd he say?
He said, Josh is improving. He said, Josh is improving and we're going to expand his role if he continues to improve this way.
He's just learning the playbook. That's all they're doing.
But
He's just learning the playbook.
do you know how many motherfucking wide receivers that the Patriots have had since 3 weeks ago? And I mean, as of 3 weeks ago, since March the 28th. Since March, they've gone through 28 wide receivers. 28 wide receivers. Because that offense is the most intricate offense in the league.
You
They
have to
learn an assignment. Bill Belichick does it like this, people. This is when you listen. It's Bill's story time. Bill Belichick does it like this. You come to his team, you are a wide receiver, whatever position you play. You have to learn an assignment that he gives you. You have to perfect that assignment. And you will not get any other assignment until you've perfected that one. So you might like running routes, slant routes, and go routes. But until you learn how to do this run block, when we run to the left side of the field, you're not going to do this. Until you can have learned to run a dig, we're not going to, that's the only thing we're going to run with you. Until you've done that perfectly and perfected it on each side of the field in pressure situations, in audible situations, you're not going out there and doing anything different. That's why it requires really smart players to play on defense and offense in Bill Belichick's system because it works for anything you're going to do on the field. That's how he coaches. That's why they win Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? That's how Saban coaches as well, in case people were wondering. It's just the same system. They created this system in Cleveland, and that's why they're so successful. And you're right. Time and possession is everything, Eric. That's for Eric. He's not with us, as y'all know. But, time and possession is everything, man. So
there's more to being a wide receiver than just catching the ball in Bill Belichick's offense.
In this offense, yes. Yeah. Most people's offense, no. So, nobody want to talk about. No, we're gonna go ahead into the picks. If y'all don't want to talk about no more other games.
If you put Patrick Mahomes' weapons on the Patriots and the Patriot weapons on the Kansas City Chiefs, would Tom Brady's team be?
I think
6-0?
Both teams would be really good. Yeah.
Do you think Patrick Mahomes is the second best quarterback in the league, or third?
He might be the second most talented quarterback in the league.
But the brain.
He might be the second most talented quarterback in the league.
Okay. It takes a little bit of time to learn the game of football and the speed and everything. And I think that a lot of quarterbacks, they have this as regular as it is to say this or stereotypical as it is to say this, they have this first year luck, just like Dak Prescott, Cam Newton, the list goes on and on, dude.
Cam Newton's luck only lasted about 3 games, maybe four. But he's literally never had as many yards as he's put up in his first 3 games as he's had his entire career.
Yeah,
he's never done it ever again.
Especially here lately, it's like these quarterbacks are coming out, and then I guess they just perform extremely well their first year, and then like they're starting to just dud out, And I think that's what may or may not happen with him. I think that after teams see or defensive coaches see how these young kids play, they formulate a game plan against how they play, and they just
but this guy has not. This guy, only difference is this guy has nobody has looked as good as this guy. You're talking about the Dak Prescott,
Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, but they were running.
Colin didn't look as good as this guy, and he's there. They were running quarterbacks.
Yeah.
RG3, excuse me, running quarterback.
Yeah, he didn't look that good to me at all. Anyways, he was like Mr. Glass out there.
He was putting up the numbers. I'm just saying before he got hit. Yeah.
Which
by
time?
Lodi Naha that wrapped his whole leg around his fat ass tummy. He was looking great. He was putting up some serious yards. I think he had like 4,000 yards, 3,000 yards, almost 4,000 yards his rookie year, almost. Man, he was doing some good shit. But he's a running quarterback.
Now look at you.
Look at you. Look at you looking ass all on the sideline. Looking back, wishing Joe Flacco would get hurt. With your looking ass. Looking back. Yeah, that's right. We're going to look back. We're not looking back no more. We're going to look forward.
Back to the future.
We got to go back to the future. That's right, baby.
You want me to call the games?
Yes. I'm just cheating and looking at these spreads right now. I'm not calling those spreads, Eric.
Thursday night football. Denver, who is trash, playing Arizona, who is trash. It's trash
one
versus
is
trash.
like a dumpster, and one of them is like the trash bag that you dump. The trash is overflowed. Maybe it's got some compost in there. Maybe it's got a little half-eaten burnt popcorn. And you go in there and you say, hey, the burnt popcorn's, favored by minus 1.5. Away. So I'm gonna go with the burnt popcorn, baby. I don't like them digging through dumpsters.
You're going. Wait, so that means you're going to Arizona?
No, I'm going with the burnt popcorn.
Hell no, Arizona's not winning shit. They might go 0-4 all year.
Well, they got one win already. But for the rest of the year, you're saying
I'm talking about 0 for my respect.
I don't think it was Von Miller, but one of the defensive guys says, I'm not guaranteeing a win, but we're going to beat the shit out of them. And I agree. I think they're going to take out a lot of their 2-4 aggression.
I don't understand how you're not guaranteeing a win when you say you're going to beat the shit out of them.
Well, because you got Case Keenum as your quarterback, and you don't know.
Case Keenum is not the problem over there.
He ain't good, though. He's not the solution.
He's not the problem. The problem is that the defense allows over like 300 yards.
Well, yeah, the defense is done.
That's the problem, Von Miller. Von Miller said he going to whip that ass, so I believe Von Miller going to whip that ass.
Next up, Tennessee Titans at the Chargers.
Ooh.
Our aforementioned most hated quarterback in the league, besides Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers.
I know who's not getting in the game that game.
Who?
Derrick Henry.
I know. Yeah, this Tennessee offense is not. I'm on Bill's side. It took 3 weeks, but you got to fire this offensive coordinator.
He is terrible, man. This guy is whack.
And the head coach is pretty good, though.
Yeah, Mike's defense is looking fantastic out there. I mean, I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Samesies.
At home against Tennessee Titan fans in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody go to the LA games.
But LA Chargers also have a good defense.
They do. And the Titans
Offense
won't run the ball.
Offense has stunted offense. Marcus, what you got?
Wait, isn't that game in...
Oh, it's in Europe?
Yeah. I think
My bad.
Europe. Yeah.
Games in Europe?
Yeah, bloke.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's still no Charger fans
bloke.
over there.
Doesn't matter.
Bloody bloke. It's in Europe, eh?
Still doesn't matter where the Chargers fans are going to be from.
Smoking weed, eh? Right here in America.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to Chargers games, people are smoking blunts in the stadium. It's amazing.
We're gonna have. I'm still going Chargers.
Same.
So
Yeah, that's not going to change.
Moving on. New England Patriots at the #1 rated defense, Chicago Bears. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Inter-podcast rivalry.
Yep. I think this is the real reason Eric didn't decided not to come in.
Chicago losing
Chicago could,
awfully last week.
I mean, they're both have similar records at this point.
But
I do not. I mean, look. Obviously, the Bears have problems at cornerback.
Sure.
Lord have mercy. And obviously,
and Flash Gordon's getting better.
Flash Gordon is getting better. Edelman's out here, and who the hell is going to guard Gronkowski?
They might have to put Khalil Mack on him.
Lord have mercy for his soul. If Khalil Mack is the one who has to guard, man, Gronk is really like one of the best receivers in the league. Like if he was getting paid like a receiver, we would look at him as like the best receiver.
Well, his radius is huge. You throw it anywhere near him, and he's gonna go up and get it, or even dive and get it. He's agile.
Yeah, and the most guys who are gonna cover him are my height.
Mm-hmm. I'm going Patriots.
So yeah, we're going Patriots. I know we said a lot to get there, but we're here, and they're there.
I think that Josh Gordon will figure out a way to score this game. Well, I think he already has one touchdown. He has
he would have had another one, but he got a pass interference call and still almost came down with it, but the ball like slammed off the ground.
So who do you think is going to win the game?
The Pats.
There we go.
Trash versus trash. Buffalo at Indianapolis.
Well.
Buffaloes have 2 wins. Indianapolis has 1 win.
I mean, Indy's favored by 7.5.
I got 9 right here.
This is ESPN. So.
That shows you how much they hate the fucking Bills. Dude. They're like, anytime your fucking fan.
But Derek Anderson is starting.
We're dope.
I'm not giving a fuck. This week, the Colts will actually come through for me on a pick, and I will not have to drive to Indiana and whip nobody's ass.
Indianapolis,
better motherfucking get it in Lucas Oil, or I'm going to have to get it in that ass.
I'm going Colts too. The big homie Grimm. What do you got?
Oh, man.
This cannot be a difficult
I think Andrew Luck I think he's really good, man. Like, he just needs a little bit more everything else. So I think the Colts will win.
Bingo.
It's not a game I want to watch.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be watching this one.
No.
Moving on.
I'd rather watch Missouri's Andrew Luck.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
It's Drew Luck.
Luck.
It's Luck.
Andrew Luck.
2-3 Detroit Lions versus 4-2 Miami Dolphins.
Lions coming off a bye.
Yes, they are.
Dolphins
are 4-2.
Full of motherfucking jizz. I think they're going to win.
Miami?
I'm going Dolphins.
Damn, I was going to say Dolphins too.
Fuck yeah, Miami's going to beat the what?
Well, hold on. I'm not going like that. Like it's going to be like that.
Minka Fitzpatrick. They ain't what receiver does Detroit have?
Detroit's got some good receivers.
They got Golden Tate, Kenny Galladay, and Marvin Jones Jr.
It's beasts. They got beasts back there.
Them
guys are good.
Yeah.
You don't want to run into them on the street.
That might be the best 3.
They'll whip your ass.
3.
They might be the toughest wide receivers in the league. You really don't want to run into them. You know what I'm saying? Golden Tate, maybe if you run into him with a bunch of your homies. But all 3 of them together, you wouldn't want to run into them.
But you should go in Miami?
Hell yeah, I'm going Miami.
Dang, we all 3 go against the spread.
I'm going with Lions, baby. Fuck it.
Miami
Fuck it. You guys want to go with the Lions? I'm going with the Lions. I'm going over the spread.
Fuck
they win.
Matt Stafford.
Because the Dolphins don't know how to handle success. I'm going with that continued theme for them.
They're not successful yet. Shit, they got to make it.
Yeah, they 4-2, man. That's success right now in the first quarter of the season. Heading into the second quarter. Next!
Minnesota Vikings at the Jets.
Woo! The Jets trying to look good out there, ain't they?
Yeah, they
Sammy
are.
Donald, Sammy D. That should be his porn name, Sammy D. I'm out here giving it to him. You know what?
It's because they have James Carpenter as their starting offensive tackle on the weak
Which
side.
is why the Seahawks have struggled.
Yeah, that's the exact. If you look at their fucking season, man, after they won that Super Bowl, they had James Carpenter up there, big fucking James. That's one of the strongest people in the fucking NFL, man. James Carpenter from the University of Alabama. My homie, by the way, shout out Big Carp. Hey, man.
So who are you picking?
I'm going to go with the Jets. Jets, Jets.
Best cheer in the entire NFL right there.
I'll give it to him. I'll give him that. That's all you're good at. If you look at the numbers right now, it's terrible to be a New York fan, a New York sports fan. Where are the Yankees? At home. Where are the Mets? At home.
What about Boston?
What's going on with the Knickerbockers? They suck. What's going on with the Jets? They suck. The Giants, they suck. I'm going with the Vikings, baby. It's going to be a fucking long morning in motherfucking New York City.
Yeah, they do have the worst professional sports team or sports state right now.
These teams are not too far off. They should probably both be 3-3 right now.
Yep, and Georgia's probably sucking it up right now also.
I was going to go Vikings, but Marcus just convinced me. I'm going Jets. Jets. Jets.
Yeah, I'm going Vikings because I believe that the Vikings defense is a little bit better than the
Jets offense.
Well, I was going to say Jets defense.
Oh, my bad.
But two things can be true.
Both not that good.
Both not that good.
Carolina
Correct.
at Philadelphia.
Ooh.
That's Cam Newton versus Carson Wentz.
Scam Newton.
Yum. I'm going with. The Panthers' defense has not been that good. Not as good as their numbers would indicate in the last week or so.
Neither is Philadelphia.
Philadelphia looked like they got it back together last week.
Oh, yeah, they crushed the fucking Giants.
But the Giants are the Giants.
True.
But Cam Newton isn't much better than Eli Manning. I'm going Eagles. It's at Eagles, right?
Yep.
Eagles, baby. Eagles. They don't have a good fucking chant at all.
Yeah, they go EAGLLES. Eagles.
Yeah. Eagles. That's how we feel about you, Philadelphia.
I'm going Philadelphia too. Carson Wentz looks great. Getting better and better every week.
Man, y'all are tripping, man. Scam's going to go out there and clown on these boys.
You call him
Scam is going to come out there and clown on these boys.
We don't show him any respect. It's like ridiculous.
It was Scam Luton in college.
Right.
Motherfucker got
At
caught
least
with
got
a
a last
laptop,
name. He at
got
least got
caught
a last name
with
now.
some crab legs. Stupid ass nigga. That's like, or him or Jameis
That was
Winston.
James. That was James.
Dumbass crab ass niggas eat the crab leg, getting caught. How you get caught with the crab legs?
Next.
Fuck out of here.
Baker Mayfield. I call him Wake and Bakefield.
Wake
at
and Bake Field.
Tampa Bay.
He must have wake and baked field last week. He was looking terrible.
Yeah, he had some bad picks.
But also, I told you he was going to struggle with that wide receiver. His best wide receiver
You're right.
hurt.
Who's starting for Tampa Bay?
Jameis Winston.
That's why I'm going with
Oh, the Browns.
the motherfucking Browns, because the Tampa Bay
That boy can't
Buccaneers
think
have
his-
the worst defense in the goddamn league.
And that boy can't think his way out of a fucking plastic clear bag.
Guys, I'm proud of us. We're sticking with Cleveland. We're all fans. I'm going Cleveland too.
I'm not even picking with my heart. I just know that Jameis Winston is dumber than fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's.
Unfortunately, Cleveland, you're one of my adopted children this year. And I feel like you're like the malnourished child that I have to keep picking up on the weekends, that I have to take out to the basketball court. Fucking win a game, okay? Win this motherfucker.
Hey,
This game is...
They should be 3-3
Where is this game?
in Tampa Bay.
Oh, it don't matter where it is, man. Go through there and kick that ass, okay? You need to be 3-3 right now. 3-1, excuse me.
Here's a game I'm super excited for. Struggling quarterback versus struggling quarterback versus great defense versus great defense. Houston at Jacksonville. They're both 3-3.
I don't think that Deshaun is struggling. He just has a bad offensive line.
Well, he's also coming off major surgery.
Yeah, but I think he just has a bad offensive line. Where last year he would have tried to run away. He's like, yo, I need to just chill.
Didn't he get hurt in practice?
Yeah, he got hurt in practice.
When does Leonard Fournette come back?
I don't know.
He's kind of garbage anyway. I don't
One
give
of
a fuck
my
about him.
one of my biggest pet peeves is a running back whose hamstring is hurt. It's like, dude, you run. You need your
Motherfuckers
hamstring
run
to
with
run.
torn hamstrings in the NFL. So yeah, I can't fucking jive with that. You're right.
What do these team doctors get paid for? Keep a
Well,
running
you can't
back's
make the
legs
guy go
healthy.
out there though. That's the thing. Can't make the guy go out there.
You can't
If
go
he
out
actually
Leonard.
hurt his hamstring, they'll say, yeah, he's got a hurt hamstring, but they might clear him to play. That don't mean he's cleared to play himself. I'm going with the motherfucking real deal Holyfield team.
Oh, the Texans.
Texans, baby.
Damn, we're all going Texans.
Yeah, I'm sure Eric's gonna go different.
I hope so. Next, New Orleans at Baltimore.
B-more.
New
We got
Orleans.
B-more in the building. It's the real test. I told you this was the real test for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, but they come off by
Coming off the bye.
versus a Baltimore Ravens defense that is pretty good.
Yeah, but they ain't played the two-back tandem yet.
True.
They haven't faced the Hammer and Marcus Ingram.
They haven't. Yeah. Roll Tide.
I'm gonna go with Roll Tide. I'm gonna go. One more Roll Tide for Eric right there. One more right there.
Roll Tide.
I'm gonna go with the Aints.
This is a boring podcast where we're agreeing too much. I go New Orleans Saints too.
Oh man. Baltimore, by the way, is favored by 2.5 points, meaning no one knows what the fuck's gonna happen here.
Well, I know that Ted Ginn Jr.'s out again. Well, he's not out. He practiced, but he was out last week, and that's one of their top receivers. So that's one, one target down. And they're going to double the other, and not Colson, the other.
Michael Thomas.
Yeah, Michael Thomas. They're going to double him. So actually, I think I'm going to go with the motherfucking Ravens, dog.
Oh, there we go.
Ravens.
Boring game alert.
Ravens.
LA Rams at San Francisco. Can we just I'll say Rams and be on our way?
Rams are motherfucking
Yeah, you know.
Rams are good.
Divisional. Dallas at Washington.
LA's doper than SF anyways.
I'm going with the Redskins.
Again.
One more time, baby. Because I can't pick the Cowboys. I don't know if you guys are witnessing this or paying attention, but I just can't
I
do
see
it.
the pattern.
Fuck it.
I'm on the reverse. I can't pick Washington. I'm picking Dallas.
How about them Cowboys, baby? How about them Cowboys? Shout out Wayne.
I just don't feel
Country
like it's
Wayne.
gonna happen.
Shout out Country
The
Wayne.
Redskins are gonna break this streak. They haven't won against the Cowboys in a while, I don't believe. So I think they're gonna break the streak at home. Washington by 3 points.
Dallas just beat a very nice Jackson Jaguars defense. Cincinnati at Kansas City. Pat Mahomes coming off his first loss. What does he do?
Tear that goddamn defense a new
Throws.
asshole and hope that
Bombs.
Coach Lewis don't shit his goddamn pants right there when he watch all that damn touchdowns. go
Hope
up
Drake
in Kansas
Kirkpatrick
City.
don't pick one of them things off and knock somebody's head off.
He
on
might
a-
get
off
to have
a-
one, but they're gonna score 5 touchdowns tomorrow.
Kansas
I
City.
mean on Sunday.
Kansas City all around.
You going with KC or you going with
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
Bengals?
go with Kansas City because I don't want to pick with my heart. I want to pick with my with my wallet.
All right, well then, there you go. Okay, I feel you. Making that money. Okay, we got 2 more games. One more game. One more game. The game.
Monday night.
Bum, 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 bum. It's the motherfucking
New York
terrible
Giants.
ass game. Giants or the Falcons?
Falcons.
You going Falcons?
Falcons and Julio
Well,
Jones
Falcons.
finally gets his touchdown.
Falcons. Julio better get a fucking touchdown.
Well, I
this
will
bitch.
tell you.
This motherfucker. We need to go and whip Matt Ryan. You know, back in the day, we could have went to his house. Motherfucker got gates and kids and shit. Now, bitch, you need to play better.
Well-
trying to get mad at people. Get mad at your mama.
I don't
For
give a
having
fuck
your
about the
ass.
NFL at this point because it's time to move on to the NBA.
Anthony Davis on the Lakers.
Oh, yeah.
Chef is cooking up.
So let's go ahead and talk about these games last
Night?
Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, 2 days ago. Where's my head at?
So,
The NBA's back.
NBA's back. It was great. It was great watching Russ look like
Professor?
an uncle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your uncle with the toothpick and that's all he was missing with a gold tooth. He's over there like, hey.
Actually, I do have an uncle like that, too.
Steve! Boy, you better back him down. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was out there. So it's good to see that the Thunder don't look that bad, even though he wasn't out there.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder.
Roberson, not out there. Gonna be gone for most first half of the season. So I thought they looked pretty good. You know, obviously Steph Curry got every fucking call in the world last
Well, they
night.
just got those superstar
I mean,
calls.
wasn't nobody touching him about 3 foul calls that he got, and I mean nobody touching him. One Schroeder got called for one. He was behind him and had his hands up. I said, well, how in the hell? I said, y'all call the whistles, man. Sports.
His
kinda fake.
championship
I don't know if
ring
y'all
must
know
have
that.
been. It must have thrown the weight of his hand off. Did you guys see those championship rings?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're reversible.
That
Well, okay, let me ask you. I'm glad you brought up the reversible. I'm glad you brought up the ring.
Ooh. Shout
What do
out
y'all-
to
do y'all
Beverly
think it's a
Hills Jeweler.
We gotta play this game. We
God,
don't get to play
that
this
thing
game
is
often.
pretty.
We don't get to play this game often. I don't give a fuck about no jewelers. We don't shout out no goddamn body on this show. That's what we do not fucking do. So, do you think it's a bitch move or a boss move that they had the 74 wing season engraved inside the ring?
they put the 73-9 record in there.
70, yeah.
That's a bitch move. You lost the championship that
You
year.
lost the championship that year.
You're just trying to ride the coattails of this one.
What is going on?
And that was 2 years ago.
Right?
That's awful.
They put that in there. Somebody fact check me. I fuck you, motherfucker.
If they did,
I know,
that is
I'm
the
positive.
ultimate bitch move.
I was watching the jump, and they was talking about it. Oh yeah, you know, 73 win season. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. They put these things in there. So I'm also going bitch move. Bitch move. Soft move. I mean, is it a bitch move?
I wouldn't celebrate.
Or is it a boss move?
I wouldn't celebrate a season where you didn't win. Like, that's not really. Maybe it's just something to, like, give them motivation, you know, like.
Hey, remember that year that we didn't win the championship? Here's your championship
And we
ring.
should have won.
They might as well put a LeBron jersey on that ring.
I thought it was. I mean, like, it was kind of soft. It was whack. It was whack as shit. So anyway, Celtics, and the 76ers played.
Celtics
Tuesday.
look like a team that has played together for the first time in a long time. Look a little sloppy. I could tell Jason Tatum's been working with Kobe though. That dude looks good.
Tell everybody's been working on their one-on-ones. It was nothing but one-on-one action the entire fucking. It was like, hey, this is what I was working on this offseason.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I was working on this offseason.
It was the school dance after a summer where everyone like practiced on YouTube and wanted to show off their new dance moves.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Hey, Klay Thompson was going straight to the bucket, though. He wasn't just out there.
We're not talking about that
shooting
game no more.
Damn.
We're talking about the Celtics and the 76ers.
Oh, man, the fucking 76ers, they're garbage, man. They're just overrated. They're
I
young
think they
as
are a
fuck.
little overrated. And I think that Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz did not shoot a three-pointer.
Well,
Didn't
they can't.
attempt a three-pointer.
They can't, and like I said last year with Lonzo Ball, if you're not planning to win the championship, you might as well get those reps in and take those shots to practice. I don't think, especially since they are starting Markelle Fultz, I don't think they have championship aspirations this year.
I don't think, they should ever even think about winning no championship. Unless you're going to get Dr. J to come back and boom on motherfuckers. That's not happening. I don't believe in Joel Embiid as much as everybody else does. We need to see a bigger sample size.
Needs to stop-
Great
Needs to stop
defensive,
looking at Rihanna on the
great
fucking
defensive
sideline.
player. Doesn't have much doesn't have offense where you would want his offense to be for the type of basketball is being played these days. But I think they should go where they should change it up with him is back him up in the post, let him like really just go to him like 25 times a game, like let him get them kind of touches in the post. That way when you do spread out, because their game is a lot about 3-point shot, people forget. And they didn't take a lot of 3-point shots last night, so they ended up being down.
Yeah, because
quick.
JJ Redick didn't start.
And their backcourt didn't shoot any threes.
So I also want to say this. I agree that that's Joel Embiid's strength to back people down, but it sucks because Ben Simmons' strength is fast break points and on the break. So I feel like you got two conflicting strengths.
They should be the best pick and roll tandem in the history of the NBA at this point.
But Ben Simmons can't shoot.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So you just go under it, and then what do you do?
Yeah, it's a fact. I'm just saying they should be.
You're right.
He'd probably be like the third or fourth player on a team if they're going to win. If they're going to like build a team for a championship drive, he's not the top like player that I'd say, okay, I'm going to build a team behind Ben Simmons.
I agree.
Fuck out of here.
Well, I'll tell you who I would build a team behind. It's not really. Sexton. Colin Sexton.
Yeah, he's a fucking baller.
It's not really what I mean. I mean, I probably wouldn't really actually do that. But for the purpose of this segue, I will. The LeBron-less Cavs, baby. How you think they're gonna do? I could cheat and tell you how they're doing right now.
I think their best case scenario is a 7th seed in the East.
I say top 5.
Best case scenario.
Well, I've already said I think that they're going to be in the 5 spot or 3 or 5. They lost to the Raptors, by the way. It was close early.
Kawhi's back.
8 points. They were down 8 points at one point in the beginning of the 4th or into the 3rd. But
it's going to be an adjustment period. I mean, you had LeBron there for 4 years dominating the ball, so now you've got. I mean, I give him 10 games to figure it out, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
I give everybody 20 games to figure it out.
Exactly.
Christmas Day, baby. Christmas Day, baby. That's when the NBA will really start, and that's when we'll really start paying more attention and putting, 30 more minutes.
Sure.
So until then, you guys just have to wait. You just have to, hear it. Come up against that power's going down.
Run through a motherfucker face.
That's right. We are fucking getting out of here. New Orleans. Beat the shit out of Houston.
Oh, Carmelo Anthony.
I mean, I don't know if it's Anthony's fault, but might be.
I think James Harden might have got hurt at the end of the game.
I think the GM might have traded their best defensive players, and they can't
defend
anybody.
Because James Harden and Carmelo ain't guarding nobody.
Nope.
I can tell you that now.
I couldn't guard my mama.
We can go out there and play with them.
I mean, we really could. We go to UCLA on the off season. They be up there all damn day. But
learning all those traveling moves.
Anybody got some shout outs?
No.
No shout outs?
Shout out to Eric. We miss you.
Yeah. Shout out to Gaston.
Sleazy.
He says that Eric owes him an apology. Shout out to Chris James, the man with 2 first names.
Paracon.
Shout out to Paracon, Paranorm. You got bamboozled today.
Oh, I wanted to bamboozle you guys, but I'll save it for next week.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man. I don't know. I want to give some shout outs. Shout out to the listeners, man. Shout out to you.
If
shout
you
out
listen
to everybody
to this,
who's
we
listening.
really appreciate it.
Shout out to all the subscribers. Let you know there's a lot of people who keep asking me to shout them out on the podcast, but they haven't actually subscribed, so suck my dick from the back.
Thank you.
You gotta fucking get this motherfucking love.
This working.
You gotta give the love to get this love.
Put it in fast.
And hopefully next week my voice will sound a little bit better. And I'll give y'all back that smooth, sexy sex. That's right. It's another fucking podcast with your friends. Go like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell, you funky bitch. You.
It just clicked in my mind that if you just run through somebody's face, a lot of people ain't gonna be able to take that over and 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 over again. They're just not gonna want that.
Think there's a deeper metaphor there?
Run through a motherfucker face, then you don't have to worry about them no more.
Billing themselves real Negro delineators, whites couldn't compete with their offensive.
Y'all niggas bamboozle. Y'all niggas bamboozle. Y'all niggas bamboozle. Y'all niggas bamboozle. Boozle, boozle. Y'all niggas bamboozle. Y'all niggas bamboozle. Y'all niggas bamboozle. Y'all niggas